Greetings, everyone. My name is Lori, and today I'd like to present to you a brand new herbal product called Fortress Herbal Syrup. Life in today's society is demanding and fast-paced, often leading to potentially harmful lifestyle factors, such as high stress, poor diet, inadequate physical activity, and sleep deprivation. Under these types of conditions, the body's natural protection and defense mechanisms can quickly become weakened and even impaired, thus increasing an individual's susceptibility to colds, flu, bacterial infections, parasites, and even cancer. In an interesting study conducted in 2013, they looked at the effects of stress on the immune system by studying soldiers who underwent 8 weeks of Army Ranger training. The study concluded that environmental stressors suppress broad categories of immune response pathways, and that this may actually explain why chronically stressed individuals experience impaired wound healing and increased susceptibility to infections. So, what's the solution to this modern-day dilemma of immune systems that are potentially impaired by the onslaught of daily life? Well, one might say that the obvious solution is to reduce the level of stress, improve the diet, get more exercise, and get more sleep. And they would be correct. However, this is an undertaking that may take a considerable amount of time and effort, and it's one that many people simply won't conquer on their own. The other thing we can do is to give the body a little bit of help. We can use preventative medicine to bolster and support the body's natural protection and defense mechanisms so that they continue to function properly in the face of life's challenges and stressors, regardless of whether or not we're working to mitigate those stressors. Furthermore, we can also use preventative medicine to increase the body's resilience and resistance by bringing any imbalances back into balance. So, what does preventative medicine such as this look like? This is where the beauty of plant medicine enters the picture. When it comes to restoring balance in the body and promoting healthy functioning of its protection and defense mechanisms, there are certain herbal actions that are particularly beneficial. Thus, when developing a product with this goal in mind, it's important that that product delivers these actions. Let's take a look at them. The first 4 actions shown here are primary actions that such a product would possess. The first one, tonic action, is imperative as it will tone and enliven the whole system, making it more resilient and resistant to infection. Historically, tonics were considered restorative and supplementing, and were revered for their ability to bring the 4 humors back into balance by correcting any deficiencies or excesses. Thus, some tonic action will help restore balance. Number 2, immunomodulant action is key in that it's the immune system that carries out the main protection and defense processes in the body. According to Spellman et al., immunomodulators are actually capable of regulating communication molecules such as cytokines within the immune system. Number 3, adaptogenic action is important as a primary action for promoting healthy function of the adrenal glands, which will serve to protect the body from the effects of the stressors and also help further increase its resistance and resilience in the process. And number 4, alterative action is also good to have as a primary action because it will gently cleanse the blood of metabolic wastes, toxins, and excesses. By reducing toxic load and clearing any excess heat in the body in this manner, we can help the tonifying herbs to do their job more efficiently and enable the body to properly function and to heal as necessary. Now let's look at some secondary actions for our goal. We want to have lymphatic action in our product in order to support the lymph system, since it is such a vital component of the body's protection and defense processes. It's also a really good idea to incorporate actions that support the body's elimination processes when trying to nurture healthy functioning of the protection and defense mechanisms, as this will help minimize the body's toxic load. And we certainly want, number 7, some antiviral action in order to further enhance the body's resistance to common illnesses, such as colds and flu. Some antioxidant action is also beneficial in that it will help to keep free radicals in check, further supporting the protection and defense mechanisms in the body. And finally, since the blood is the transportation system for the entire body, we would like to see some warming circulatory stimulant action in our product. This action will work to improve blood flow, thereby ensuring adequate dissemination of all of the wonderful herbal constituents and nutrients in the product. Plus, this action will also work to promote the body's vital heat and kindle the digestive fire, both of which will also facilitate assimilation of the plant constituents. So, what would you think about a product that delivers all 9 of these herbal actions? Have you ever seen such a uniquely formulated product that is great tasting, versatile, and convenient? Meet Fortress. Fortress has been purposely formulated to deliver all 9 of the herbal actions on the previous slide in a synergistic manner. It's a convenient, versatile, pleasant tasting syrup that contains a synergistic blend of 8 different herbs that are known to support the body's natural protection and defense mechanisms and restore balance. Let's take a look at those 8 herbs that are in this amazing product. Fortress contains elderberry, an herb well known for its immunomodulant and antiviral properties. Studies have actually shown the herb to stimulate an increase in cytokine production. Furthermore, since elderberry is also diaphoretic, diuretic, and mildly laxative, it will support the eliminatory processes of the body, which will further benefit the immune processes as mentioned earlier. Traditionally, elderberry is an herb that has long been used for treating colds and flu, and was even purported to promote longevity, according to the late John Evelyn, a 17th century British horticulturist. Finally, elderberry is high in antioxidants, providing the body with protection against oxidative stress. Fortress also contains astragalus root, an herb esteemed for its tonic, adaptogenic, immune stimulant, and antiviral actions. This herb is considered a deep immune activator due to the direct action of its saponins and complex polysaccharides on the immune tissues of the body. Astragalus is actually one of the most popular tonic herbs in China, and it's believed to tone the Wei Qi, which is an energy that circulates throughout the body just beneath the skin, providing protection and adaptation to environmental stressors. Traditionally, astragalus root is considered a tonic food for the immune system in that it helps to restore spleen yang and remove immune deficiencies by strengthening both the spleen and the pancreas. It's also considered a qi tonic in Ayurveda. The sweet, slightly warm energetics of astragalus will have life-supporting effects on the whole system and support the body's vital heat. The next herb that we find in the product is withania, commonly known as ashwagandha root. This herb is a strengthening and calming tonic herb. It also has adaptogenic properties like the astragalus, so you get some nice synergistic action going on with the combination of these 2 herbs. Withania specifically supports healthy function of the adrenal medulla and the body's general adaptation system, which is instrumental in bolstering resistance and resilience. Ashwagandha is also warm and sweet in terms of energetics, further confirming its fit with this product. Next, we have red clover, Trifolium pratense. With its gentle, alterative, and purifying properties, red clover will further support the eliminatory processes of the body, thereby enhancing tonification and healthy function. This herb is also anti-tumoral, and its volatile oils impart antioxidant action to the product. The anti-tumoral effects of red clover were recognized nearly a century ago by Felter, an eclectic practitioner in the early 1900s, who stated that its suppressive effect on malignant neoplasms was unquestionable. Finally, the sweet taste of red clover undoubtedly lends some additional life-supporting effects to this product. Fortress Herbal Syrup also contains calendula. Calendula, one of my personal favorites. I don't know about you, but I instantly feel better just by gazing closely upon one of those warm, sunny flowers of the calendula plant. Perhaps this comes from the historical notion that calendula flowers were thought to lift the spirits and inspire cheerfulness. While this herb is most widely known for its vulnerary properties, calendula is considered to be an immune system booster and has a very long list of herbal actions, including immunomodulant and lymphatic actions. This herb is also alterative, antimicrobial, antifungal, diaphoretic, and mildly laxative. The vulnerary action of the calendula in this product will serve to support the body's internal barrier lines of defense, namely the mucous membranes. In a 2006 study, calendula was even seen to exhibit potent anti-tumoral effects against tumor cell lines derived from leukemias, melanomas, fibrosarcomas, and cancers of the breast, prostate, cervix, lung, colon, and pancreas. In terms of energetics, calendula is warming, which, according to Ayurveda, is due to the fact that it's a plant that is ruled by the sun. This warmth will further serve to feed the body's vital heat. Speaking of warmth, our next herb found in this product is ginger root. With its warming circulatory stimulant action, ginger root will promote movement within the system and kindle that digestive fire. These actions equate to enhanced blood flow, further promotion of the body's vital heat, and enhanced assimilation of nutrients and other herbal constituents in the product. According to Michael Tierra, ginger helps to move qi through the system. It stimulates vitality and is said to warm the center. Ginger root also possesses antiseptic, antifungal, antimicrobial properties. In one study, the herb demonstrated antibacterial activity against several specific strains of pathogenic bacteria, including E. coli, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Staphylococcus aureus, and various species of Bacillus, Enterobacter, Proteus, and Klebsiella. Ginger is also known to have an affinity for the spleen, an organ that is critical to a healthy, robust immune system. The seventh herb is cinnamon. Like ginger, cinnamon is also warming and stimulating, further contributing to that movement, blood flow, vital heat, and digestive fire, and it also has an affinity for the spleen. Additionally, this herb possesses antioxidant and antibacterial activity, and its volatile oils contribute antiviral and antiseptic actions. In one 2012 study, cinnamon was seen to be more effective in eradicating Pseudomonas and Staphylococcus aureus biofilms than certain high-potency antibiotics. In another 2012 study, the herb demonstrated anti-cancer activity along with antifungal activity against Candida species. Traditionally, cinnamon has been used for colds and flu, which also makes it a great fit for this product. Last but not least, in our list of 8 herbs is clove. Like ginger and cinnamon, clove is also warming and stimulating, contributing once again to that movement, blood flow, vital heat, and digestive fire, and it also has an affinity for the spleen. Are you seeing a pattern here? Clove is also antiparasitic, antibacterial, antiseptic, antiviral, and antifungal. This herb also imparts antioxidant and free radical scavenging activity, making it a promising agent for suppressing oxidative stress in the body. A very recent study done on clove extract revealed anti-tumor activity. Now, the list of commonalities between these last 3 herbs, ginger, cinnamon, and clove, is no accident. The idea is that these 3 should all function synergistically with each other in light of their similar energetics, traditional actions, and organ affinities. Now, let's take a look at the dosage information for the product. The recommended single dosage for Fortress Herbal Syrup is 2 to 3 tablespoons, which is represented by the last 2 columns on the right-hand side of the table here. In the second column, we can see the recommended dosage for each herb when it is used individually. Now, the synergistic effects that we get from combining these herbs translates to needing less of each one of those individual herbs in the final product to achieve therapeutic results. Thus, with our 2 to 3 tablespoon dosages seen in the 2 far right-hand columns, we're getting a total dosage of 4 to 6 grams of the combined synergistic blend of herbs, which gets us to a therapeutic level. So 2 tablespoons would be a good dosage for wellness maintenance, whereas 3 tablespoons might be beneficial during times when stressors are amplified, or perhaps when you begin to experience those very first signs of a viral or bacterial infection. Okay, so now that we've looked at dosage information, let's take a look at the safety considerations for our 8 herbs, taking into account the amount of each herb in the product as we've just discussed. Now, I'm not going to read this entire slide, but glancing quickly through this list, you can see that pregnancy and lactation are the primary concerns for most of these herbs. The other potential concerns are digestive obstructions for ginger, although at a 0.2 to 0.3 grams of ginger per dose, we wouldn't expect to see any issues. And we also have considerations for people who are on certain types of medications, blood thinners for the red clover, sedatives and antidepressants for the ashwagandha, and immunosuppressants for the astragalus. So, putting this all together, we do carry a product safety statement on the label, which is shown here on this slide. Again, due to the small amounts of the individual herbs in our formula, you can feel confident about the safety of Fortress Herbal Syrup. And here you can see the actual ingredient statement as it appears on the product label. The product is a 7.5 to 1 syrup that is prepared by decocting the herbs in water and then adding raw honey and a small amount of brandy to enhance the stability of the product. Refrigeration is recommended for long-term storage of this product. On this slide, you can see the beautiful earthy red color of Fortress Herbal Syrup that results largely from the combination of the deep purple elderberries, the bright orange calendula flowers, and the rich browns of the cinnamon and clove. And this product tastes great with its warm, spicy notes of ginger, cinnamon, and clove, the delicate fruity notes of the elderberries, and the sweetness of the honey. Yet another wonderful feature of Fortress Herbal Syrup is its versatility. Of course, it can be taken full strength right out of the bottle because it does taste so good. However, because of its pleasant flavor and color, the 2 to 3 tablespoon dose can be stirred into other foods and beverages. For an absolutely wonderful combination, stir it into 4 to 6 ounces of kefir to further amplify its therapeutic effects with some probiotics. Or add it to some water, sparkling or otherwise, for a refreshing, healthy beverage. Fortress Herbal Syrup can also be added to kombucha, stirred into yogurt, added to hot tea, and blended into your favorite smoothie. With so many ways to incorporate this product into your daily routine, you will never grow tired of it. Fortress Herbal Syrup, a great tasting, convenient, and versatile product packed with herbal actions that are known to restore balance in the body and promote healthy functioning of its protection and defense mechanisms. Fortress Herbal Syrup. Don't wait any longer. Integrate it into your life today and live in a fortress. Thanks for watching.